Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about the heart sound. What is the heart sound? When we are sick, we went to the doctor. What doctors do? Doctor puts something that is called stethoscope and try to listen heart sound. Actually, by the listening of heart sound, the doctor wants to know how our heart is working, whether our heart is pumping properly or not, whether our heart is pumping blood to the entire body at the same pace at it is required. So basically, heart produces two kind of sound, that is lub sound and dub sound. These lub sound and dub sound are produced while opening and closing of the different valves. Now in this video, we are going to discuss how these valves open and how these valves produce sound. Now look in this diagram. In this diagram, you can have a 3D image of heart. So you are able to understand pulmonary artery, pulmonary vein, aorta and all. Heart sounds noise generated by the beating heart and the resultant flow of blood through it. कहने का मतलब है when blood flow from the ventricle, that is a left ventricle, first blood flow from the left ventricle. From left ventricle it enters into the aorta via semilunar valves. That time it produces the first sound on the opening of semilunar valves, that is called lub sound. So when ventricular systole is there, that time we produce lub sound. When ventricle receive blood, that is when ventricle is in a diastolic condition, that time heart produce dub sound, and that is known as second sound. Now look in this picture. First sound is the lub sound, which occurs when atrioventricular valves are closed. Look in the diagram. When ventricle systole is there, that time semilunar valves, whether the blood flow from the right ventricle or the left ventricle. Generally, lub sound is created when left ventricle systole is there, that is aortic semilunar valve is open, while atrioventricular valve, specifically mitral valve, that is a bicuspid valve, is closed. Definitely that time tricuspid valve is also closed. That is called lub sound. Second sound is the dub sound that occur when semilunar valves are closed, or you can say when ventricular diastole is there. Now it's easy to learn. So basically we have two kind of sound. One is lub sound and one is dub sound. When blood flows from the heart, that time we have lub sound. इतना समझ में आना चाहिए. And when we receive blood, that time it produce dub sound. इसको याद करने का एक आसान तरीका ये है कि when we give something, we have some love feeling. In the similar way, when we pour the blood from the heart, जब हम blood heart से भेज रहे हैं, we have some love feeling, or we can say that time lub sound is produced. तो रिवर्स क्या हो गया? When heart receive blood, that time it produce diastolic condition is there, and that time it produce dub sound. There is another way to learn it. D for diastolic condition and D for dub sound. So when ventricular diastole is there, that time we have dub sound. When ventricular systole is there, that time we have lub sound. So it's easy to learn. It's not a very big deal. Okay. Now look in this diagram, and this is actually a human heart, and you can look in this diagram that how your heart is beating, how it is pumping blood, and the blood is going from the ventricle to aorta and to the different parts. So it's quiz time because it's a very short video. The first heart sound, or S1, that is systolic condition, forms the lub of lub dub sound, and it is composed of M1 mitral valve closure and T1, that is tricuspid valve closure, at the start of ventricular systole or a atrial systole. Just now we have discussed that during heart sound, the first sound is lub sound. पहली बात आप ये रखेंगे. Secondly, when we have lub sound when ventricular systole is there. And when we have a ventricular systole, that time semilunar valve, that is aortic semilunar valve, is open while the mitral valve is closed. So right answer is ventricular systole. Now look in this another video. It's a short video. So when ventricular systole is there or ventricular contract, that time it create a pressure that is called systolic pressure, and that systolic pressure is approximately 120 mm of Hg, and if we compare, systolic pressure is more than diastolic pressure. Now the quiz time. Opening and closing of heart valves makes the heart rhythm come alive with its lub-dub beats. Which is the first sound? The first sound is lub sound. Now the next question is, the second heart sound is the dub sound. It is associated with the closure of. Again, try to understand it. Dub sound, that is a sound at the time of ventricular diastole. At the time of ventricular diastole, tricuspid and bicuspid valves are open. And which valve is closed? Semilunar valve is closed. And the question is, which valve is closed? The valve closed is semilunar valve. So right answer is semilunar valve. And you can see how it is showing diastolic and systolic condition. Now in this question, you can see that white part, that is the chordae tendineae, and you can see different parts of the heart very easily. This about second heart sound is incorrect. So second heart sound is dub sound. It is occasionally split. It is correct क्योंकि वो split हो सकती है. It is due to closure of semilunar valves. Now concentrate on it. Second heart sound is dub sound. Dub sound can occur at the time of diastolic condition. At the time of diastolic condition, semilunar valves are closed and atrioventricular valves are open. So the second point, it is due to the closure of semilunar valve. It is right. It indicates the commencement of diastole. Yes, it occurs at the time of diastole. So C point is also correct. It has a longer duration than the first sound. No. First sound, that is the lub sound, is for the longer duration. So next question is, identify this instrument and what is its use. This instrument is a stethoscope, and this instrument is used to measure heart sound or to listen the heart sound, that is the lub-dub sound. What does this picture infer? Look in this picture, I think that one camel, the heart rate of camel is 30 beats per minute. The heart rate of human is 70 beats per minute, and that rat is around 530 beats per minute, and that another bird that is for 750 beats per minute. What it indicates? Smaller मतलब बड़ा साइज होगा तो बड़ा होगा, या छोटा साइज होगा तो छोटा होगा. Size matters. Yes, size matters at the time of heartbeat. See, if the animal is very small, then heartbeat will be high because it can circulate blood in the heart for many times. So heartbeat will increase. Okay. And if the size of elephant or if the camel, if we are talking about, the size is bigger, then the rate of heartbeat will be less. Means we produce less sound, or we can say that we will produce less heart sound or heartbeat. So we cannot say that bigger the animal and more number of heartbeat. Bigger the animal, less number of the heartbeat, and smaller the animal, more number of heartbeat. So in this video I have this much only. Look here, smaller the size, faster the heart rate. This is because smaller the animal, more loss of body heat, more heartbeat. Means जितना छोटा साइज है उतना ज़्यादा बॉडी हीट लॉस होता है, क्योंकि मूवमेंट बहुत ज़्यादा होती है, सर्कुलेशन बहुत ज़्यादा रिक्वायर्ड है, इसलिए हार्ट बीट भी कंपैरेटिवली ज़्यादा होती है. सो इन दिस वीडियो वी आर सपोज टू डिस्कस अबाउट दिस कॉन्सेप्ट ओनली, लब डब साउंड. सो लब साउंड क्या है? Let's brief. Lub sound when ventricular systole is there. Means semilunar valves will open and atrioventricular valves will close. Dub sound, D for dub sound, D for diastolic condition. That time ventricle receive blood, so atrioventricular valves are open and semilunar valves are closed. So just listen your heart sound and enjoy this video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.